Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages coming through the cards that come out in this reading today. Thank you so much for joining in the reading. So let's begin. So the first card that we have is the Ten of Cups. We could begin with the water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, or even Scorpio. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Five of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. So with this Ace of Cups, I am getting an opportunity for a new beginning. This does show an energy of being able to really enter into a new connection. I also feel like this can also be platonic, but I do feel like there's a strong sense of being connected and even being able to feel a strong sense of compatibility between yourself and someone. So I do feel like this Ace of Cups also represents a very deep and strong connection to a level that is even spiritual. I do feel like with the Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning and also possibly a breakthrough when it comes to a relationship and being able to take things to the next level. But we do have the Ten of Cups, and with the Ten of Cups, this is an energy about being able to enter into a commitment, and I feel like it is also about being able to have something stable with someone and something that's going to go the distance and something that is coming from a sense of being strongly connected with someone in a situation where it is a connection with someone. And I feel like it's a relationship, but I also feel like with this Ten of Cups that there is someone who really feels the sense of comfort, ease, and feeling at home with you. And I feel like they really do appreciate that. And I also feel like it's a very strong sense of wanting to be able to build that with you. And I do feel like it is also showing that it is going to be a connection that is going to grow very beautifully. And I also feel like it is one that feels good. And I do feel like when it comes to the way somebody else feels in this connection, that they have very fond and positive feelings that come out when it comes to the way they feel about you, but also how they feel about the connection. We have the Seven of Wands in the center of this reading, and with the Seven of Wands, I do feel like this is a desire to be able to fight, to be able to have this connection, to be able to ensure that it isn't one that is going to go away. And because of that, I feel like it's a very strong connection. I also feel like with the Seven of Wands that there can be some obstacles as far as your path and being able to maintain this. And even when it comes to building together, growing together, I feel like there can be some opposition from the outside, but I feel like it's a very strong connection. And I also feel like when it comes to being very involved to the point of wanting to be able to ensure the sustenance of this connection, you both are in it, and I feel like you both are strongly invested in it. I also feel like when it comes to being able to put up a fight where any threats may be kind of posing in the situation, that there is that desire to fight for your connection. I feel like there's a desire not to lose it, and it is a very strong connection between two people. We have the Five of Wands, and with the Five of Wands showing up over here, I do feel like this is also some conflict, and I do feel like there is going to be something that kind of puts the connection in a position for you to see and really be tested in a lot of ways. But I do feel like with the Seven of Wands that this is about giving the connection a chance and fighting for it. I feel like there is no giving up on it. I feel like everybody is in it to win it with that Ten of Cups. And even with that Ace of Cups, I do feel like you may be actually moving to the next level in the connection. And I feel like it's happening through being able to get through a conflict or tension that is kind of testing the connection in a way that is new, is different. But I do feel like when it comes to being able to get past it, that this connection is very strong to the point that what you have is solid. I do feel like you are going to make it through. I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Hanged Man. We have Pisces energy with this card. And we have the Four of Cups. And we have the Seven of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Swords. So with the Hangman showing up over here, I am getting an energy of a connection that is rooted in very unconditional love. I do feel like that is the way somebody feels about you. That is the way somebody feels about your connection. I feel like when it comes to this part of it, it is unchallenged and it is something that is very strong and unwavering. But I do feel like with the Hangman showing up over here, that there is an energy of kind of being in a space where there's a need for being able to take time apart. I do feel like that may be something that's on the horizon, but I feel like it's going to be short-lived. It's going to be something temporary. I also feel like it's going to allow for more perspective to a connection and allowing you to be able to see it in a different light. And I also feel like even when it comes to the person you're dealing with, they are able to see it in a different light. I also feel like this is something that is making your connection stronger rather than breaking it. But we do have the Four of Cups showing up under the Seven of Wands, and with this Four of Cups, I am getting an energy of kind of being in a space where it's like you're getting tired of waiting on someone, and I feel like that can be coming from perhaps having to take some time apart from someone, or somebody needing space with that Hanged Man. And I do feel like it is feeling like a state of being in a waiting place with someone. And with the Four of Cups, I am getting an energy of kind of being a little bit demoralized or being a little bit bored emotionally, especially with that process and with that. But I do feel like with the Four of Cups showing up under the Seven of Wands, this is really an energy about being able to really get through a difficult time. I do feel like it is going to strengthen your connection. You have the Seven of Pentacles, and it does show that it's going to be one that does take a lot of effort. I also feel like it is going to need some work to be able to make it work with someone. And I also feel like patience as well. So we do have a Queen of Swords showing up over here, and with this Queen of Swords, I am getting an energy of needing to be able to have clear communication. Also feel like with that, especially the boundaries in a connection with somebody is going to be something that needs to be instilled, be talked about, and be put in place, so that I feel like there's a desire not to repeat a past mistake, especially when it comes to a new beginning in a relationship or the entering of a new level with someone in a relationship. So I do feel like a conversation needs to be had around the boundaries, and even just around what is going to be acceptable moving forward. But I do feel like this is also going to strengthen and lead to a better way of communicating, as well as a better way of relating with someone. So I'm gonna clarify the other cards from the other deck. With the Seven of Wands, I do feel like there can even be a little bit of some defensiveness. So we have let your friends help you. We have chemistry. And getting to know each other. At the bottom of the deck, we have this could be the one. So it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I do feel like this is a connection that has been in the works or in existence for some time now, even with that 10 of Cups, especially when it comes to the way somebody feels. I do feel like it's something that's been going on for longer than perhaps they even let you know. But I do feel like they hold a lot of deep feelings in this connection. And I also feel like with this, let your friends help you. This is about being able to experience support. And I do feel like when it comes to this person's world and being able to enter into this person's life, I do feel like there's a sense of being supported from even the outside people. But I also feel like you could also be in a space where it's like there's a little bit of some isolation with that hangman showing up over here. And I do feel like there is a strong support system even when going through any time apart or being in a space of the time of perhaps not talking to each other, or being in a space of being like you are waiting on someone. So we do have chemistry. I feel like with this is really speaking to the attraction in this connection. And even with the Ace of Cups, I do feel like there's a strong start and even a strong recognition of attraction between yourself and somebody else. I feel like with that Ace of Cups, this is a beginning of something that is going to lead to something very big, as far as even on an emotional level. It is going to be very important, and I feel like it's important to the both of you, and I feel like it's very significant. I feel like there's strong attraction on both sides. We have getting to know each other, and I also feel like with this is about being able to really experience the deepening of the bond little by little as time goes on. And I feel like with every bit of effort that goes into this connection, your bond is strengthened and deepened with this person. And I also feel like this person is very invested, and I also feel like they are going to be the one to put in effort. I also feel like it is a connection where any of your efforts are supported as well. I do feel like it's a very passionate connection, and I do feel like it is one that is going to lead to a very strong sense of a strong foundation for a commitment in the future. Even with that 10 of Cups, I feel like that's what this person wants with you. I also feel like that is something that you have been fighting for or hoping for. And I do feel like with this connection, you get to experience that. And you maybe perhaps even have a guard up, or this person may have a guard up based on past experiences. I feel like this connection maybe wants to challenge that. There is a sense of being able to experience a connection where it is one that is very significant, feels like it is the one. I do feel like the person you're dealing with deems it as one that is very important. They prioritize it, and they believe that this could be the one too. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Sagittarius, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.